Hello ladies and gents, Donat here once again with some auction house tactics, this time in preparation of 1.0.5. We are going to brainstorm a little bit on selling and buying close before a patch release and what items might be hot with the new patch that you might want to stock up on if you have the chance. For a change, I will not rob your time with some random gibberish, so let's jump right into it. First of all, is it a good idea to buy things before a new patch comes out? Mostly the answer will be a no. The reason behind this is the price fluctuation between patches. You probably realized how the prices went up lately and that the auction house seems a bit empty at times. If you think about my favorite goldfine hams, there were times after the last patch when the basic ones did go for 300k. Nowadays it's difficult to find anything below $1 million gold. That's one heck of a gap indeed, and you can expect prices to fall again really fast as many old and new players will flood the market with items after the patch has come out. A lot of people will return guaranteed, at least to check things out for a short time. Due to this, I would suggest to wait with your planned purchases unless you find a crazy good deal that you just have to have. For example, I have been looking for a new weapon for some time now and finally found this baby a few days ago, recently posted for 40 mil. That's a very nice deal, and I doubt I have lost a lot, if anything at all, by not waiting for the patch. Same goes for a perfect emerald that I bought to go with it. It did set me back with 21 mil, and although I know I could have got it as low as 16-17 a bit later, honestly that much of a loss is fine with me. Besides, my DPS went up to 86k with this, so who the hell cares, right? Second big question is it a good idea to stock up on your usual items that you resell for profit? The answer is again usually a big no. I made this mistake with the last patch and I had to throw away most of my stock. The reason is pretty simple. As explained above, prices will fall dramatically after the release, and taking current prices into consideration, you can easily get into a situation where you can only resell them with a loss. I highly recommend you sell everything you want to sell before the patch comes out, and then be careful with your reselling in the first few days. That said, the profit you make now in these days before the release will be worth a lot more after the patch, which is ideal if you are just saving up for some upgrades or thinking about selling your gold. This brings us to our next question. I'm thinking about selling my gold for bucks. Shall I wait till the new patch? The answer is absolutely yes. Right now, 1 million goes for about 50 euro cents, which will probably see a massive increase right after release, as the demand will skyrocket. If you are in no rush, however, you might wanna hold on to your gold until the next really big thing, 1.1, aka the introduction of PvP. Gold prices will go over the roof when that hits the game, which will make it an ideal time to sell, unless you want to gear up for PvP yourself, of course. I would be surprised if it would not go above 2 euros per 1 million at that time. If it will get as high with this patch, that is yet to be seen. And last but not least, the big one. In what items should I invest pre-patch to profit big after? That's a tough cookie, and I'm only brainstorming here as well, so I will be interested to hear what you guys think of this. Please take everything here with caution, as I could very well be wrong on this one. So, the next big thing that people will gear for is of course grinding on as high monster level as possible. The need for high DPS and protection will not change, so the popular stats and affixes will remain just as important. What will perhaps have an increased role is the ability to gain your life back as fast as possible when you are playing on increased difficulty. Life on hit and lifesteal are already quite popular, but perhaps passive life regeneration will now have a greater role as well. Now, this is not my own idea, but after watching one of Moldran's recent videos, I think he's onto something here. I have added the link to that video in the description below if you wanna check it out. Now, it's important to mention that you have to be really careful if you want to go down this path, as you still have to take into consideration the drastic price changes that the new patch will bring. That was it from my side for today. Let me know what you think about all of this. I hope you found this helpful, and I will of course look at the situation again post-patch. Also, I will have a week off from Monday, so I'm planning to invest in Sony Vegas and work on the quality of the future videos. Speaking about which, I have started to gather some new recipes for reselling, and I will release the first part of that farming guide as well as soon as I have edited the changes post-patch. The very next video will be however an update on the gold find helms. unless of course the patch comes out earlier. If that's something you are interested in, please feel free to subscribe, and I hope to see you soon.